To do that, we have some steps to follow, like I did in the other tutorials. I like all the time, as much as possible, to think about the atomic design. So here we have this bar, and then I just got the nav bar we were creating together a couple of tutorials ago. And then here, just to recap, we have this hamburger menu that opens the navigation drawer. We have the title, we have these two buttons we did before, like more options, and this magnifier to search, and this new icon here represents that we want to share something. So we need to create this icon. And then let's think a little about the atomic design. Not properly about this icon, but about the screen itself. So we need to have this overlay or shadow. Some people call overlay, some people call shadow, but the importance here is to understand the shape, the format, and how we need to place it. Then we have this container, this white one. We need to have lines as well. We need to have title, texts, and icons. I'm demonstrating here using this concept of templates. So here we have these atoms. Each one of these elements, each one is an atom. Then let's think about molecules, because here we have just one by one by one by one, and here we have the elements. They are starting to be grouped, let's say like this. Still here we have this overlay, this container, this line, but take a look. We have the icons, they are placed together, the labels, and the title is a little more organized. So let's move on. And then this icon represents the organisms. So here we can see all the things together: the overlay, the container, the line, the title, and then this repetition of elements. And finally we have a template. The template is applied on the page, on the screen, you know. Here we have an example of a template of a single page. Here we have this new icon, and then we have just a reserved space for images, titles, subtitle, text. This bar here we did before. All of those things we did together a couple of tutorials ago. And then when the user clicks here, like, okay, I am on this page, like I said before, this bottom sheet is contextual. So I am here, let's suppose I'm here on this page and I want to share this article, text, this page, whatever. Then I can click here, just tap this icon, and then this bottom sheet will appear. Like normally it goes from the bottom to the top, you know. And then we have here this information where the user can have some actions, like, okay, like I said before, it's contextual. And I mean by that, when I click here and this screen appears, I'm talking about sharing. So I will have informations and actions, like, okay, I want to share in which way, like using Bluetooth, email, social networks, and so on. So let's move on a little bit more. Here we are not in the templates anymore, we are here demonstrating the pages. So here we have real information. Just to recap, templates, they are similar of pages, but they have no real information. They are not populated with information for real. And here it's different. It's we have a real pages with real information. So like I said before, if I want to share this article, it's important to have the ways that I can share that. Like I can share using Bluetooth, I can print, I can create a link, share as a PDF or as a note, whatever. Perhaps social networks. You know, the importance here is to understand the behavior and the look and feel of this component. So let's move on. Here, as you know, I like to demonstrate the way this component is organized, let's say like this. So here we have states, like, okay, I have the active state when the user clicks here on this button, and then we have here the spacing system applied in the icon and the page itself, the component itself. And here the developers, they can specify, you know, it's documented background, the color, the size would be good as well, of course, why not? And like here, more details, but here the size is important, you know. The opacity, I'm talking here about the title, share options. We have the line here, it's almost impossible to see, but there is a line right here. It's light gray. And then we have the icons, you know, just well done, and so on. And I will walk you through all this new information we didn't do before together, so it's important to demonstrate all of them together. So when you see the Figma like this without having the bars, you can click here in these gray parts and then pick up this one, show or hide UI. Then all the bars, like the inspector here in the right side, and then the layers panel right here, and this toolbar over here as well. Like I said before, one thing that I would like to have here is the size of the containers. So 320 by 283, let's have it here. Width, oh gosh, yes. So we have 320, like I said before. In height, I forgot, I'm sorry, let's come back there. 283. Good. This next one, it's well done, it's set here. Good. So let's start together. Let's go to do this first part here. What I recommend you, I explained before a couple of tutorials ago that it's important to reuse things. It's important to reuse. I'm gonna repeat that. So we can step back and go to this page. I demonstrated how to create pages before, and here we have this bar we can use there. I will click twice to select. I will press and hold Alt and move beside, just like this. And I can press Ctrl X to cut. I come back here to the tutorial number 9 bottom sheet, and I can paste it here. Oops, I'm sorry, I don't want to make any comment. This tool, I will explain that later in the future. Alright, we have the title here. I will just change by title. I don't know the reason I changed that the space here, like 16, but I did. I will change it here. The icon, I taught before how to have the icon properly, and I'm not going to demonstrate that again, like having this blue area, you know, just to calculate better the spacing system. I will not talk about that again because I talked before. I will just copy and paste. I will delete both of these and this one too, and then I will come here. I will copy this one, this one, this one, and this one. Ctrl C. I will click here and Ctrl V, and I have my things done. The height, I think that it's different. Let me see. 5, 6. Let's see here. 48. I will increase a little bit. Oops. When I do that, you can see that my icons, they are getting different. So to do that properly, I can adjust some things here and there. I will click twice to select this one. I will let me see what I can do. I will click twice to select the background. I can also click here and then click straight to the layer right here, and then I can increase 5, 6. Good. And then I need to centralize things. I will click twice here, and then I will press and hold and shift, select this one, this one, this one, and this one. I need to click here. I want to align vertical centers. Good. And then I need to press and hold shift again to select the background, and then I will do the same. Things were aligned before. I thought they weren't, but they were. Good. So we have, if I want to have the same distance here, I taught you before, it's not a problem, you know, just selecting and moving things around just like this. A good practice as well is to have the same distance here, like 16, comparing to the right and to the left. So let's have that. But I didn't taught how to create this icon, so let's do that together. It's pretty easy. I will cut it here, paste it here to go out of the group. As easy as that. Okay, let's do that together. We need to have this ellipse. So let's draw that. We need to have this ellipse, perhaps 5 by 5, 6 by 6. I did 6 by 6, so we can come here, 6 by 6. Great. And then I will press Ctrl D to duplicate. I can move like here, a little down, and then duplicate again and move a little upper. Then we need to have some line here. I used thickness 2. So I will click here to get the line, and then just draw here, just like this. I will increase 2. Can move around a little bit. I will change these colors to black. I taught before how to have black colors. If I want to move a little like this, you know, just to be better visually speaking, duplicate this one and then move this part here. Then in the future I want to show you all how to create icons properly, but for a while that is good enough. Then we need to see the name. So I name it as icon. In the internal parts I name it as shapes. Select all of them, Ctrl G, icon, small caps, no matter, and then shape here, shape here, shape here, shape here, and shape here too. So we have this icon. So we need to have this part. We can copy, why not? Because we did that before once, so we can use as much as possible. So I just come here, select, I will click here like background, Ctrl C, I click out, Ctrl V, and I can move around. Then, if my shape is over my icon, my background is over my icon, I can select. Let me cut again, like this one. Let's suppose something like this. I can select my icon and press Ctrl X, Ctrl V. It will be over, like Ctrl X, I click here one time, Ctrl V, you know, and then just select both of them and centralize. Then I can do little adjustment like this, centralize again. I taught you before how to do that, so I don't need to spend more time here. You know how to do that. So let's just select these two here. I name it as share. I group it, share. So inside we have share, inside icon, and then all the elements, including the background. The background could be here, it will be better, inside of the icon group. Done. The icon is done. I will delete this one. So I just need to select and move around. I need to measure the distance like this, 16, but I have to place inside of this group, it's important. So I will cut, Ctrl X, I will click here twice, to select this background, and then I will paste. Now if I click out and I select here, I have this group, everything is together. I will delete this one, I don't need this anymore because we did together. We have this here, I can let it here, it's not a problem as well. Now I will measure the distance. 12 is not enough, I need to have more, like 14 is pretty good. So we have this bar right now, then let's move it. I can let it here for a while, then after we will go back to rescue this bar that is alone. So let's have the elements here. We can copy elements from other tutorials to save time. It's important to save time, to reuse things. Here I have an overlay. Let me see here. No. Here I have this one. I can copy. I select, like I press and hold Ctrl. I click here to select this overlay. Ctrl C. I come back here, and then I have this Ctrl V. They are exactly the same. The width is 320. It's right. But the height, it's different. The height is 451. So let's have the same one, 451. Perfect, just the same. Good. So let me put it here just to see things we already did. It's better. I know that I changed my idea, but why not to have it here? Then we need to have this shape. This background I called as background. We can step back here and we are going to look for backgrounds, just like here, backgrounds, the same one but without shadow. Let me see here we have a background. Ctrl C. Here I call it, I name it as container, but we can name it as background too. Just paste. I said background, it's gonna be background. Height, it's gonna be 284. Boom, done. And then we have title, label, and icon. So we did that many times. We can reuse, like I said before. Here we have label, can select, let's see what we can use. Okay, I will have this here. I will copy, I will come back here, I will paste, and I will ungroup. I can go like right click and then ungroup. Same icon, right? Same sort of label, but the label is black. The only difference is the color, like black, same one. And like this, we click it on auto width, right? and then we need to have the title. Let's see if this title fits good. I press and hold Control, I click here, Control C, I come here, Control V, and then I will go with auto width. So I have the same elements, pretty good. And I need to have a line. The line is named divider. It's dark gray, 320. So I click here, I draw, I press and hold shift to go straight, and I type 320, and I go with dark gray, something like this. Well, I have all the items I need to have, just easy like this. I will select all of these elements, I will move down, I can press and hold shift and I go straight down. It's easier to move like this. Okay, let's think about molecules. I just need to organize things like this. I will select all of them, I will move closer to understand what sort of things I need to do. I will place it here, I will place the icon in the left side, I will measure, let me see, 80. Okay, let's go with 80. I will select, I will align, centralizing, I will select both of them, I will group, and I can name like item, something like this. And then I can just duplicate. I need to align here, of course, by left. Let me see the distance, 16. I will have the same one. And then I'm gonna duplicate to have 16. If I do that once, like 16, I can press Ctrl D again. Figma will understand what I want to do. So I have these molecules right here. I can select item, and text that's named text I can call like title, for instance. I can group these elements to be easier. I can give a name that I can understand and the developers will understand as well. Like items, I don't know, something like this might be good. And then I will bring back here my elements and I will go down. And you follow me, please. Go down with me. Now I'm gonna select all of these. I will move here beside this one too. And now I have to organize the elements. So this one goes here. Let's suppose that this element is on top, like this is over this white container. So what I need to do is select this one, Ctrl X, and then select this one and paste here, just like this. Then I can select both of them. I will align like this and then like this. Boom, got it. Then let's see the distance here, 24 coming from the top. So let's have the same one, 24 here and 16 to the left. It's wrong, actually it might be 16, not 17. Boom, here 16, that's right. And I have a line, let's see, 16, 16, perfect. It's gonna be 16 here. Good. I will ungroup for a while. I used the shortcut Ctrl Shift G to ungroup. It's universal. You can do that, I suppose, using CorelDRAW, Photoshop, Illustrator, Sketch, and Figma as well. So let's make it be right here. I can align, and then I can align here too. There are many ways to do the same thing. You decide which one is better for you. I want to change this color of this line. I will copy this color here. I touched that before. It's easier to do, so I don't want to spend more time here. And I would like to say, if you are new here to this channel, if this tutorial is the first one you are watching, I recommend you to step back, turn around, and go to watch the first tutorials that is gonna be useful for you. So here I can go this way, 0.5. I will have a thinner line, but you decide. I'm just demonstrating some things you can do. So now let's measure 16 here. It's important too. Let's select one by one and then compare here 1 2 3 4 16 and 24 down to have the same measures. Go 24, and then I need to decrease 1 pixel just like this, and then I need to go down with this shape, right, 24 24. Okay, all set. It's wrong. I need to align better to the left, not 14 but 15, just like this. Okay, so we have our organism. I will select and group, no name for a while, just to compare. They are the same. Very good. And then it's time to create templates. Let's go there. So this template, I quite believe we created before in other tutorials, so we don't need to create again the same template. We need to save time, so let's see templates. We have a template here without text, but it's a template. Let's see another tutorial. We don't have templates here. Another tutorial, no templates here as well, neither here. Let's see. It's a template. We can use part of these and another part of another template. So let's copy this one. Let's paste here. Almost the same. Little things, really little, few things are different. And here we can copy this this bar. Ctrl C, Ctrl V, just like this. Oh, I gave some spoilers there, you know. I show it tutorials we are going to do in the future, just like this. Welcome screen. I'm planning to record tutorials like this, and buttons as well. Buttons are really important. The interactive parts, the main interactive parts in interfaces. We are going to have these, but not now. So let me turn around, step back, and go to the matter of today. So let's organize things here, just like this. I don't want to have these colors, so I'm gonna delete this one. Let me see the distance here, 16. Okay, I will delete this one. I will measure here, 16. It's okay. If you are in doubt, the way I did that, it's a group, you know. I click it twice to select the element inside of the group, and then I delete it. I click it twice, I press it and hold Alt, and then I just move it like this to copy, and boom. Okay, in this example we have some shadow here, you know, and I taught you how to create shadows before, but just in case you don't remember, I'm gonna go with you to create shadows again. So select just the background, not all the elements, just the background, and then come here on the inspector panel, open here effects, shadow, we have the properties, and then we need to change this Y angle like 4, you know, and then here like 16, something really soft, perhaps 8, just to demonstrate that if I scroll down, the text will be under this bar, okay? And we have this text here, just like this. So we have this one. It's time to delete this bar, oops, and all the elements inside of this. Boom. And then we need to select this one and place there. Control X, oh, not X, Control X. X is in Portuguese. Control X and Control V to paste. Then we can move. Boom. That would be good to have some shadow here as well. We can come here, select only the background, then we can go with right click. There is a thing really useful here, like copy and paste as. Copy properties, you can come here, select only the background and paste properties like this. And then we need to invert like this, boom. And so we have the shadow here as well, and so we can see things this way. And now it's time to hide these backgrounds here that are used to configure the icons. So select only the background. You can come here. Let me see what I did here. So we have the icon here, and we can like hide our colors. So let's do that there. Select all the background, and then I will click here and here too. Boom. The container is there, the measurement is there, the size 24 by 24 is there, but I don't need to see my space system anymore, only when I need to adjust or do something with them. Same thing here, let's do, and here and here. If I press and hold Ctrl, I can select this background, and then I press and hold Shift. In the same time, I'm pressing and holding Ctrl and Shift. So I can select here, and I can select here. I am selecting only the backgrounds of the icons. Then I can come here and solve my problems all at once, like I demonstrated many times in many tutorials. The size is here, I'm sorry, you know, 24 by 24, 24 by 24, and 24 by 24. Icons are done like this. Okay, we have this bar, and then we have our let me select all of them in Ctrl G to group. Can call like I don't know, screen, something like this, just to help. Then I taught you before how to organize things, and then we can organize even more, like this bar. We can call bottom navigation, of course, so to be more organized, bottom navigation, small caps, no matter. And here we have the screen, properly speaking. I will ungroup, and then we have a screen, but here we have, it's not a group, it's an image, placeholder for image. So image, why not to call properly. This rectangle is background, you know, just organizing things a little more. Here I could call text, here title, that's right, text, that's right. Here I have more group, I will ungroup this thing. So here we have not a card, it's a text. I can ungroup because I copied from other place, and then I have to organize better. it's a text, bottom navigation, and Android navigation. I can call icon, 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 and background, you know, icon, 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 and background. Now it's all set, all correct. I could do more things like no, we have this bar too. This one is named status bar. I will group and I will call status bar. I don't know if we did that together. Status bar. I don't remember. Don't think so. But don't be afraid. We are going to do that together. Status bar. We have like hour. We have battery. We have Wi-Fi. No, it's 3G or 5G network, something like this. This one is Wi-Fi, and here we have the background. Now everything is correctly. So organize things. The matter is just organize things. So we have this first part now, and the second one. The second one goes over this one. After we click on this share icon, we are gonna have this overlay here. Control X, Control V. Then I just organize things like this, and then I need to click here, pressing and holding Control to move things a little upper, just like this. And now it's pretty similar. I will compare side by side. I will select, I can even select this. I have no group here actually. Let me see. Yes, it's a group. It's a group but without name. I can call bottom sheet to be more understood. I could select both of them and group and give another name. It's up to you, you know, you got my point. So now I'm gonna place it beside just to compare. It's slightly different but still the same, you know. We have exactly what we planned here, just good. Okay, we have the templates, and now it's time to go ahead, of course. And I would recommend you, if you want, it's important to have things separated. Like I'm moving down, but I recommend you to have exactly the same thing that I have here. Like, okay, just to further, you can consult in the future if you need to understand more or to tell someone or to organize things, to document things. It's important to keep things this way. You know, I like to be organized, so keep things like this as well. Have your atoms, your molecules, your organisms, your templates, and your pages. You know, no, don't discard anything. Have the documentation. Okay, let's go down. We are almost done. And then it's important to populate with real information. So we did that before, a couple of tutorials ago. Let's fetch things, let's search, let's browser. I'm quite sure we did that before. Here, so we have this page here, you know. We can copy this one, no matter the real information. I will just copy inside of text. I will do that. I will select this one, this one, this one, and this one too. Control C. Then I'm gonna go here. Control V. I will replace my image. Let me see if here it's organized. Image, I have to organize. I will delete this one. Oops. Bye bye. And then I will bring this one here. and I have to place it inside of the group. The group is named screen, you know. So I will click twice, then I can paste inside. Then I need to measure, like centralizing. Let's see, 32 by 32, left right, that's good. Here 24, perhaps here, let's see, 17. No, I can increase 1 pixel the image like this. Let's see now, 24, 16. Okay, the importance is to have a good look and feel and to follow the 8 grid measurement. Okay, we have the title. Let's copy and paste. Ctrl C, Ctrl V. Here Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and here Ctrl C and Ctrl V. So we got the things done. It doesn't matter this white space here, it's not important, because some pages will have many text. We will need to have scrolls, you know, to scroll down and scroll up. Some pages we will just have less information. And then we need to have these icons. We did that before. You remember that. You just need to copy and paste. Bottom navigation bar. They are here. Bottom navigation bar. Ctrl C. Then here, Ctrl V. I will delete this one. I will click twice, Ctrl V, and then I need to position in the right place. I applied before that shadow. I can go Ctrl Z sometimes, Ctrl V here. I will copy and paste this shadow style. Right click, copy, paste as, copy properties. I will click twice to select the background. Right click, copy and paste, paste properties. They will be exactly the same. Now I can delete this one. I can select this one, Ctrl X, click here, Ctrl V, and then just positioning in the right place, just like this. Boom, done. Okay, this page is done, and then we will just move it here. I will delete this one because I don't need it anymore, because I have the updated page. Then I move things here and I organize the way I need. Boom, good. And now it's time to go with a real information. Let me place beside. It's gonna be easier to copy and paste. Okay, this first one, share option, just copy and paste. Boom. Bluetooth, copy and paste. Boom. Oops. But here it's centralized. I don't wanna have like this, so I will just make it better. I will do the same for here, and for here too. Not centralized, but aligned to the left. And then I can copy and paste sprint, copy and paste create link, copy and paste share as PDF, and copy and paste as notes. Okay, I thought that this page was almost done, but we need to do these icons here. So let's do these icons here. I will select this one, this one, this one, this one, and we are going to do them together right now. I will delete these texts, and I taught you how to do icons, and I quite believe you are gonna be better doing icons. I need to select and Ctrl X, Ctrl V. They are free now, so let's do icons. First one is pretty easy. I just need to get this pen and then draw something like this. Let's see, something like this, then like this, like this, this, and this. Boom. Pretty similar to for the line thickness, but it's too big. But it's not a problem because I can decrease like this. I can press and hold shift to keep the proportion, and then we are having an icon just like this, pretty similar. I can even click here, press enter, can select the points and move a little like this one too, and boom, good, just good, the same. Okay, first one is done. Second one, the printer. Okay, the printer has some parts. Let's do the same part, the first part. Here we have this printer, properly speaking. I will click twice, select these 2 points. I will type A8 is too much. Let me see, less, like 2 is good. Okay, the first part is done. I will select, press I to eyedropper, select the color here. I need to have a circle, a white one. I will draw. I click in here and drawing it here like 2 by 2. I think is gonna be good. Place here, white color. You know how to do that. Boom, we have the icon right here. So let's go on. We need to have this shape. I will draw using pen for one reason. Come with me. I draw here, I draw here, I draw here, here, but here I want to have something like this, you know. It's pretty easy. Boom. Then I will move a little around. In this part I will do a sort of triangle using pen as well, like this and like this. So I have to position like this. Something like this is gonna be really good. I like it. And how about you? Did you like it? If you don't, let me know. Drop a line, leave a comment. So now I will call all of them as shape inside of icons. Just shape is enough. Shape, 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 shape for the Bluetooth icon. Then I can like group these two just to be easier to place things. Then I can ungroup, and so I will select this one, Ctrl X, Ctrl V. Then we have the printer. I can like select here a little to the left, to the right. I can like click twice, select here inside of the group. I can press enter, you know, just to move the points. So it's a good printer, isn't it? I will ungroup. Okay, second icon is done. Really quick, just something like this. This one is a little tricky. It's not so easy to do. I assume that, but we are going to do this link. First thing, let's have a rectangle. I just want to have the stroke, not the color, the fill. So we'll remove. Then I want to have this border radius like this, something like this. And then I need to open this chain. So for do that, I will press enter. I have my selection here. I can click twice if I want. I will click on the pen tool, and I need to, let me see, I have 1 point here. I need to have more points, like, you know, I am seeing the white points right now. Now I'm gonna click here and press ESC. I click here and I press ESC. I click here and I press ESC. Okay, this point I will select and press delete, so it's gonna be open, and then I can move a little just like this. And then I will select these 2 points, I will open here the options, and then I can have this round option. Boom. The other round option is not working because I have to move it more here, you know. But here we have a problem. It's a problem. I can call a bug because things are not working the way I expect. So I can do more. I can have more points like this. Press ask and have one more like this. And this one can move, you know, like these. I can even press and hold Ctrl. In this corner will be like round. This one I can do the same to be more round, and then I can move things, you know. It's a job more or less like this. I didn't like, so I will press P for pen. I will click here to remove. I can press Ctrl and click here to be a corner again, you know. More or less like this. Yes, almost there. The point is, it's important to know how to operate these tools, so you can do your own changes. So now I can move a little more. Did you get my points? It's not so correct, so I can select here, perhaps moving. No. Okay, not exactly. So I'm gonna try another approach. Using undo. I'm doing undo many times. Undo. So here it's good. Transform. It's a line, you know. I can increase or decrease the line, but if I select here and I press Ctrl Shift O, it becomes a shape. Can you see? It's a shape. It's not a line anymore, and I can move things like this. Perhaps that might be a good idea, perhaps not, but I'm gonna go closer. So let's see if that works. Perhaps will be not exactly the same, but did you get something like this to represent some chain? So now we can edit a little better. Once that I have things like this, I can click here, press enter, select this part, and use my arrows to move a little like this, and here too, just to open a little more, you know. Then I can play around with more space like this, perhaps this, you know. You decide. You are the designer. I'm just here trying to help you. I will open this a little more and move this a little more using my arrows, and then open this a little more. Let's see. Yes, okay, not that bad, not that good too. Then I will call each one as a shape 2. I can select and then decrease the size. It's not too big. Let's see. Yeah, I will group. Then when I group things, it's easier to reduce or to increase its size, you know. Just group things, you can see the difference. I will duplicate. The first one is not grouped, and the second one is grouped. I will rescale. See the difference. I will press and hold shift, but you can see that everything is like broken. It's a strange, like a bizarre dance, you know. But here I grouped things. You can see that if I press and hold shift, everything goes well. This is the matter. Exactly what I wanted. And even though it's not a line anymore, if I want to increase, like if I want to use a line here, I can, like, come in here, you can see stroke, and I can apply stroke, but not inside anymore. I can apply outside, but not one anymore. One is too much. I can apply like 0.3, 0.4, you know, you can see the difference. 0.2, you have the control yet, even though you broke this shape. Okay, we have the link. And now it's time to have two more, but for having the two more, we can come here and copy this part. It's not a group yet, we have just shape and shape. Okay, it's important to have a document. Boom, we have a document, more or less like this. And here we need to have another document. So just select this shape, click here, and press and hold shift. You go using you go 5 by 5 turning around, if you know what I mean by that. And here we can do this. Move here, press enter, select pen, click here, and then we can have a let me see, no we don't, we can't, fill, of course, fill. We applied this fill, and then we will not have stroke anymore, just the fill. The fill is gonna be black, and then I will move here just to be the same. See there. And then we can increase or decrease. You are the designer, like I said before a couple of minutes ago. You decide what thing is gonna be better for you, you know. Then group, to be easier to move around, and then right click and we go flip horizontal. Boom. Then you can ungroup if you want. We have the same one, and then here you decide if you want to have this black or like this, just the line. And then this part, let's see, this icon, this element, it's a little tricky too. I did that by hand, I think so, but let's try to do again. I did that before, just to arrive here in the tutorial time and not spend that a lot of time, just to it's important to focus, to demonstrate, to teach you just as fast as possible, you know, straight to the point. Good. So this last part, let's see, we can get this pen, then draw something like this, this, and this, just something like this. One, press V, and then I will select this point and this point, pressing shift, and I will just round here too, just round. Here I will move like this and then just round. You know, we almost have our shape, our symbol. It's something like this. I will just demonstrate how to do that, and then you are gonna have enough time to improve. And then here I will click, you can see I can place a point here, and then this point I can move like this. If I press and hold Control, you can see that my arrow changes, you know. Then I click here, it will be like a curve. And I do the same for the other side. If I want like having a curve, click here, I move, Control and click. So now I have two curves. It's more or less like this, you know. I will reservate, I will let it up to you, and you will continue. So this I will just increase a little bit. When I do that, my shape distorts here in the upper right. So to correct that, I select, I press enter, then I can see these points and I move these points. Now it's okay. And then I place my new element inside and I can reduce its size, you know, just to have my mark like this. I will place it here. I will decrease just a little bit. I can press even K to scale without considering the grid. I can do that as well to fit better. You know, you are gonna have more time than I do right now. Just like this, and boom, just positioning like this. You know, with more time we can do more things. Boom. Fill black, and then I will close these points here. Click in here, click in here, and then deleting the stroke, just having the fill. Boom. Now it's much better. I can even increase a little bit if I want. Boom. Just like this. Okay, we are all done. We have the same icon, same way. I can even delete this here or keep. So now now it's time to replace the old icons, the icons from the template for the real icons. To do that, I recommend you to go upper to get this white shape. Just select the background, Ctrl C, go down, and then paste here in whatever place. Boom. And then we know how to set things properly. It's up to you. We have the background here. We can duplicate many times and then place inside and give a name. Ctrl X, place it here, Ctrl V, align, select all of them, Ctrl G, then I place it here. I can name as icon, it's gonna be better, icon. Here, rather than shape, I'm gonna call icon. Then I will align to the background. It has to be placed correctly here inside. I taught you before many times. It's gonna be icon and not group anymore, and inside we have shapes, shape, good. Align better, if necessary, increase or decrease its size. It's important to be in the white part, not in the blue part. Being inside of the white part, it's okay. Good, let's go ahead. Here we have not vector but shape. Here we have many shapes, shape here, select all of them, call as icon, then place it here, Ctrl X, Ctrl V, select both of them, align center and center, check inside of the white part, it's okay. The last one, shape, group, call as icon, place it here, Ctrl X, Ctrl V, select both of them, align. It's a little strange, you know, we have to work a little here. I will move here. Now it's better, much better. Okay, then let's see the pattern we did before. Icon is the little element and Bluetooth is the whole thing, including the background. So I will select group as Bluetooth. The next one will be a printer. The other one is gonna be link. Group at first, then call link. The other one, PDF, something like this. PDF. And the last one, note. Don't forget to group. Note. Let me see here. Yes. And now we just need to select the background and hide the background. I will press and hold Ctrl. I can select here press and hold shift as well, I can select only the backgrounds, just like this. Then I come here, hide here the background, and hide here the stroke. And now I have my icons all set. Just nice. Icons are awesome. I am icon fan somehow. Okay. Now it's time to replace. I will select the first one, Ctrl X. I will click twice here, twice again. I will not paste only, I will paste using Ctrl Shift V. I can paste exactly in the same place, but I selected the wrong icon. This is the new one. I will place it here just like this. Good. So select Ctrl X, click twice. It's named photo. Click on the photo. Ctrl Shift V to place exactly in the same place. Ctrl X, Ctrl Shift V, exactly in the same place. Next one is a link. Ctrl X, click twice, Ctrl Shift V. We are almost done. This one too. Ctrl Shift V. The last one. Ctrl Shift V. And now we can delete this part. It's named image. So I can go with right click, select layer. We have this. It's named photo actually. So you can see even the things being selected, like blue lines around, you know, just to make sure the item you want to select. I will select photo and delete. Same thing here. Select layer, photo, delete, boom. Select layer, photo, delete, boom. Select layer, photo, select, and it's gone. Last one, select layer, photo, and boom. Well done. We have the things here. Another thing I would like to do is to have the same distance here, like 16, but here, you know, we can enjoy more this space. Even here, 16 here, we can move and be here. I will press and hold Ctrl and Shift. I will select all of them, and now we'll move like this. But not all of them will be the same, so I have to do one by one. It might be exactly like together, you know, without any pixel of distance, like this, and like this. This one is okay. Now I will press and hold Ctrl and Shift. I will select all of them, and I will type here because all of them, they have the same width. I will type -16. Now they are okay. So if I click out, I click again to select, I have 16 for left and right for all of them. You can check it out. Same thing here, -16, exactly the same thing. Boom. Now it's done. Pretty good. Now I have to select here, and I need to move to place it beside. Yes, we did. We understood. Let's recap. When the user is here, the user wants to share this page, for instance, or to print, to generate a link. The user will click here, and then this view will appear, this component will appear from the bottom to the top with all this information, and then the user can tap and go to an external application, you know. Then when I will teach you how to create prototypes, all of these interactions will be easier to do. Let's just to finish it, let's just have a look to the documentation. It's important to document, so every single detail. I will not do that with you because it will take a lot of time, and I taught you before how to do that. I believe in the first or the second tutorial I taught you how to do that. So it's important to document like bottom sheet, active state, space system, then we have background, we have the overlay, it's a shape, we have the title with all the specification, the divider, this icon, this icon, this icon, this icon, and this icon. Do that, don't forget. I will not do here with you because this tutorial, like I said before, is too longer and I don't want to be longer anymore. I think that I went straight to the point, even though this tutorial perhaps has more than 1 hour, but it's not a problem. The importance is that it was a pleasure to create these tutorials for you, and I really hope that you enjoy what I'm doing here. So just to recap, this tutorial is the number 8, is the number 9, and we learned how to create the Android bottom sheet. Really hope that you enjoyed, and if you have any doubt, please drop a line, leave a comment, and I will try to help you with your doubt. Okay, thank you for having watched, and bye.